I just saw this on Twitter the other day. Question of the day: was it a mistake to educate women? And the 4 greatest minds ever assembled. We have Jesse Lee Peterson and people who associate with Jesse Lee Peterson. I haven't actually watched this. I watched the first, like, 10 seconds, okay?
I want to know, was it a big mistake to educate women?
Yeah.
So why was it a big mistake to educate women?
Because look at them. They're already, like, conceited.
Look at him! True! Fucking based. True. Yeah, true. Absolutely. Well,
And think that they know better without that stuff. And by the way, education is, like, geared towards girls now.
Yeah, it's a
I don't
girl.
know if it's meant to be like that.
It's a girl education, and it's weak.
They're accusing boys of having ADHD and stuff like that. And they're clamping down on fake bullying and all that mess. So they're turning boys into girls.
just a little bit of advice to this guy. If you're saying that the bullying isn't real, you shouldn't put fake bullying in the quotation marks because that implies that the bullying is real. You either want to say it's fake or you want to put the quotation marks around bullying, but you don't want to do both because that's like a double negative. Just a little bit of advice. Maybe if this guy paid attention in class.
Already.
So not only was it a mistake for women to vote, it was a mistake to let them be educated as well.
Right.
You say?
Yeah, it seems like it. Well, I noticed that women are like leading. They're like leading in education. Like they're the teachers. They're like really involved in that world. There seems to be through education allowing all sorts of just craziness. Like
Education becoming.
I actually really like the theming on this segment because all of them sound uneducated. You know what I mean? Like they're having a difficulty articulating their points. You know, it's really really funny. So this panel is like four guys talking about this. Is this what VDSers see when I was talking about critical race theory with Charlie Kirk, like 2 white guys? Like this is what they saw, you know?
Ridiculous now.
The globalists want women to be educated.
I know.
The
The-
globalists.
Mahalalala, that one girl,
Mahalalala.
she got shot in the face by some Muslim radicals.
Mahalalala.
She's like a 13-year-old Muslim girl. She's been 13 for like years. And she got shot in the face because she wanted to be educated. And those Nigerian schoolgirls.
Aren't they? They're they're not saying the word right, but they're talking about that like incredible civil rights activist, right? The one who fought tirelessly for women's education in, what was it, Afghanistan? Malala Yousafzai. Yeah. She's gotten like incredible. Yeah, she fought against like the Taliban and stuff. I know if you guys were expecting some kind of like salient political point for me to debunk, I don't have one for you. All of these guys are fucking insane. Yeah, the youngest Nobel Prize laureate. She's 3 years younger than me, so she'd be 24 now, I guess. Known for human rights advocacy, especially the education of women and children in her native Swat Valley in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa in northwest Pakistan. Okay, not Afghanistan. Sorry, my education on this is a little bit spry. She's gone to the University of Oxford. She got shot in the head by the Taliban for wanting to go to school. Yeah, I guess they're like defending that.
Girls. Never mind that the boys were just massacred year after year.
the worst people know that if
What?
we just pump up the ego of the woman,
Wait, what? What? Wait, how do you in the story of a girl fighting for women's education make this about wait, what? Who's out there saying, "Yeah, dude, guys in Pakistan have it great." What is this? What is this train of thought? Where are we?
who can turn society upside down.
Yeah. I do know that evil come up from hell through the woman. And Satan knows that, and all his children knows that now, and that's why they're pushing the woman. But-
Dude, how can you believe that and not be gay? I need to ask if like if I ever see him again, you know, before he kicks it, because he's an old dude, you know. But like, why not just be gay? Seriously, like if you think that like the existential satanic evil arises from women, you know, why not just stick with guys? Why not just hit it up? You know. So is fucking a woman evil? Yeah, because wouldn't the evil like go up through your urethra? Right?
Love come through the man from above. Chris, was it a mistake to educate women in America?
Well, in one sense it was, but I mean it was done on purpose for nefarious reasons. It wasn't a mistake, but yeah, it's a massive mistake.
I noticed that everything the women get involved with, it turned to hell. And they act like the women are smart and equal. Women are not smart and they're not equal to men. It's just a reality. We have to bring back the order of God. That's the only thing that's going to work. The men got to take.
The thing that I really appreciate about Jesse Lee Peterson and the community that he cultivates is that this guy might actually be the farthest right person I've ever talked to by a long mile, but he comes off as so stupid and dawdling that it kind of goes under the radar a little bit. I can hardly understand what he's saying. Jesse Lee Peterson, in terms of his ideology, is functionally indistinguishable from a Nazi. He just happens to be a self-hating black guy, so it just kind of rolls into itself. But like unironically, I mean, in terms of everything that he believes, it might even be crazier. I'm pretty sure the Nazis didn't believe that the existential concept of evil came from women. Did they believe that? They didn't believe that, I don't think. They had some like patronizing, like arbiters of morality type shit going on. The Nazis with women, right? They thought women were like these pure, at least Aryan women, right? Whatever. Anyway, it's funny shit. Yeah, they thought they were second class. I'm not saying they treated women well. I'm just saying they thought like, you know, it's different. I kind of assume Hitler just sounded and spoke like JLP. That is an amazing. Can you imagine if that's how they had done it in Jojo Rabbit? If they were because in Jojo Rabbit they didn't play Hitler like Hitler at all. It was just like a guy with a mustache, you know. If it was just like, I want to make the fatherland great, you know, like that, and like all of his speeches. That'd be amazing. That would be amazing. It was the director. Yeah. The director of Jojo Rabbit. What was his name again? He said that he had no respect for Hitler, so he didn't bother researching anything about Hitler before playing him. Taika Waititi? Yeah. So he said he didn't bother researching anything about Hitler before playing him. He just knew about the mustache and that's it. And honestly, Baze, who cares? I've said this before, but I think Jojo Rabbit was about as good of a treatment of Nazis as you're going to get. One of the things you have to remember is that Nazis get off. The only way they can come is by imagining themselves as like this evil, unstoppable Iron Legion of powerful, wide-shouldered, thick-necked soldiers, you know? This is, in reality, the Wehrmacht and the Nazi government and all of it was poorly coordinated and largely staffed by degenerates. At every level of Nazi Germany, there were adulterers, there were drug addicts, there were pedophiles, there were idiots, at every level. And even a cursory investigation into the operation of their government reveals this. The fascism does not bring the cream to the crop, okay? It just doesn't. So Nazis really like it when non-Nazis mistakenly attribute this grim, efficient, steely righteousness. Like the idea that Nazis are like these rigid, ideologically, steadfast beings of pure evil. They love that shit. They love it. Nazis love being portrayed like the bad guys like that, you know? It's like how cops like propaganda depicting them as like RoboCop, even though RoboCop was an explicit criticism of police brutality, but police still like to see themselves being represented that way because they like being the cool bad guy. The best way to depict Nazis is to show them is what they are, which is ridiculous and self-defeating, which is what Jojo Rabbit did, which I liked. And hey, you know what? Nothing makes misogyny look more self-defeating than seeing stuff like this, huh? Holy shit. I love it. It's pretty good, huh?